First of all, let me thank Adam for inviting me to share on my trading journey. Okay, so my name is YY and I've been trading for about 5 years. Okay, officially 5 years. But before that, I was dabbling with some Singapore stocks. So before I joined Adam's program, the Wealth Academy, right, I did work very hard for almost a decade. Okay, work hard as a tutor and save all my savings, don't go for holidays, all the stuff. Okay, but finally I said I want to do investing. So how did I start investing? I went to those kind of online forum, the shares investment forum kind of stuff, and I came upon some stocks called Lion Gold. And apparently Lion Gold was doing very well. So I started to put in some money. Okay, and those of you who invested in Lion Gold, probably you know very well, it went from $2 down to now 1 cent. It was a very painful experience. Okay? So after I lost everything, I decided to go to Adam and say, hey, Adam, can I attend WA? So I attended WA in around October 2015, roughly there. Okay. So after attending WA, right, I learned about how to invest in ETF. And after the program, I decided to take out all my funds with my insurance friends, the financial advisors, okay? And I took my funds, went to invest in ETF, went to invest in IBM. They buy some stocks here and there. Starting part, yes, made about 20% profit in the first few months. But being a normal human being, when you can make 20% profit, which is more than what banks are giving you, okay, I fell for the trap of greed and started to invest more without position sizing. They just dump everything in. So eventually what happened was started to lose even more. So let me show you my account when I first started losing it. Okay, maybe let's see if I can share my screen on this. Let me share with you my account. So like in 2015, okay, all the way to let's say 2017. Okay, let me show you my drawdown. Like this morning, Adam talked a lot about drawdowns, right? So drawdown is definitely one very important part of trading or investing. Okay, so let me show you my drawdown. And you all see the screen? Yeah, it's almost 70%. So if you think 30% drawdown, it's huge. Okay, I lost about 70 to 80% in the first 2 years. Okay, now this 70%, it's not really because of the rules. It's more of I didn't follow the rules. I started to think I'm good enough to predict the market. Okay, and every time the prices go down, I go and short. Every time the prices go up, I go and long. And all the market makers always go the opposite after what I did. Okay? So it was a very painful process. And I remember there was one company that I invested in. Okay, it was supposed to be a trade, but end up it became an investment. Okay, and this company is called EXR, Extra Space Storage. So I went to invest in this company. Okay, starting part, yes, they did me some money, but eventually, as it goes lower, I start to dollar cost averaging. Okay, then it goes even lower, I start to dollar cost averaging. Okay, without doing my analysis, my VMI 7 didn't do my IV calculation. I just tell myself, oh no, dollar cost averaging, it will make money. And in that 1.5 years, I lost almost 90%. Okay, and they have to margin call me. Okay, so I wanted to give up. Until I went to speak to Adam again, and Adam said this, if you made a mistake, then okay, learn from it. If you can learn from this mistake, then things will become better. Okay, so let me show you from then onwards, I start to really, I was lucky. EXR did pick up a bit. Eventually, I managed to get up, okay, with a small little profit, but it was a very painful experience. It's like 1.5 years, every single night, my finger is on the computer, okay, every single night until 4 a.m. in the morning. Okay, my wife didn't know about it. I was just watching the computer, hoping that nothing crashed. Okay, so let me show you. This is 2017 and 28th of July. So let me show you from then onwards how's my result. Okay, 2017 July 28th. Okay, to today, 2020. Okay, and October 1st. Okay. So my results from then onwards has almost doubled, 162%. Okay, so, and it wasn't an easy experience because these few years there's a lot of ups and downs, a lot of drawdowns. Okay, easily I have gone through at least five 5 to 6 of those big drawdowns. Okay, Dow Jones went down 1,500 points, and from profit it became a loss to me overnight. Okay, but over these years, one thing I learned is number one is this: never ever go fully invested. Always leave some cash in case of a drawdown. At least you can buy a bit more on the good companies. EXR was not a good company. Okay, so I dollar cost average blindly on a company that is not even worth doing it. Okay, so that is one experience I had. Okay, number two is this: drawdown is part of the process. As long as I am making the right decision, I'm not afraid of drawdowns. But sometimes we make decisions, okay, by emotions. But the moment you put your stocks into the VMI 7 process, right, and you realize it's not a good company, then no point investing in it, or no point holding it. Now, the second thing I learned is always do position sizing. We should not even have pride when we trade. Okay? If there's a stop loss being placed, right, like Adam is going to show you how to do it in the afternoon. But if I put a stop loss in place and the stop price goes down, never ever adjust the stop loss. Once you adjust the stop loss, it's just going to go even lower and lower. So something very, very challenging for me. Okay. My advice for students is this: for the first part of your journey, do things step by step. Follow the rules step by step, and invest based on the rules. Don't invest based on feeling. Don't invest based on what the forum says. Don't invest based on how you feel about it. Okay? Because I can assure you, most of the time the feeling will go wrong. Okay? In fact, a lot of time the feeling goes wrong. Okay? So just base it on the rules, and you should do well in the long run. Let's see. Any more questions? If there's no questions, then I'll just hand it back to Adam.
All right. Thank you, YY, for sharing. Thank you so much. Yeah. So anyway, YY will be hanging around in the chat room. So do feel free to ask him questions. You can message him privately as well, or ask your questions in the main chat, and then he can answer. So if you want to be the first to get my next video on YouTube, do click the subscribe button right now. If you want to check out my online courses, go on to piranhaprofits.com, where you can enroll in our professional Forex, stock trading, options trading, and value momentum investing courses, where you're going to learn how to trade like a professional and generate an income anywhere in the world. If you would like to come to Singapore to attend my live classes, Wealth Academy, go on to wealthacademyglobal.com. It's Adam Khoo, and may the markets be with you.